with autism, many of them have not traveled because their children have such difficulty with sensory processing. Wings for Autism training allows them to have that experience that will simulate real travel in a safe environment.
So the whole idea is to have a dry run, let the anxiety of the parents, the children, kind of deal with it to see what air travel's like so they can anticipate that travel.
Having the experience for the frontline staff to be able to understand and maybe recognize some of the symptoms of a child that might be on the autism spectrum would definitely make a better experience for everybody.
Jessica's never been on an airplane, and she has a lot of sensory issues, and she can get very overwhelmed very quickly with a lot of new environments, different sights, sounds, smells, and just all of that sensory input can be overwhelming for her.
The more practice she gets, the better it is for her, the better it is for the family, the better it is for everybody that we encounter. So this is just fabulous.
Because airports, they're large and they're loud and they're confusing. And a lot of families, I think, with atypically developing children don't travel. They don't get to go on vacation just because it's too stressful for the kids.
Even with my own personal experience, I can speak for it. It's very traumatic even thinking about trying to pull this off. And so these families don't have the opportunity really to experience exactly what it's like to go through a busy lobby or go through a checkpoint or have things, taken away from their kids that their kids are used to having all the time.
Let's go right over here through this doorway, one at a time.
So why don't I go first and then you walk to me?
Whatever works best for you.
We were able to give them an opportunity to practice traveling today, coming to the airport, checking in, going through security, going on a train, getting off the train, coming out to a gate, and then waiting like every other customer, and then waiting to board a plane. And we got to drive them around the airport.
The train is arriving. Please stand clear of the doors.
Well, we purposely included the train so that families can experience all modes of transportation in the airport and have a normal experience like any other family would have traveling through the airport.
Please hold on. Next stop, Seagate.
Board the airplane when you're going to go on a trip.
With understanding and empathy, an employee of the airport or the airline or TSA can make a huge difference just understanding what the family's going through or what the individual traveler is going through and just pick up on those cues.
Hi Jessica, welcome back.
Hi Jessica, welcome.
Welcome back. I think got the water. Yep.
Well, most of the volunteers here today, whether it's the flight attendants, the customer service agents, the pilots, we have a connection with autism. I'm a parent of a daughter with autism. The first officer has a child with special needs, so we really relate to the anxiety that families face when they want to travel.
The event was important for both Alaska and for the families as far as understanding what we expect from each other. It's important for us as CSAs to know what the families need to get through and onto the plane.
I'm going to shut the engines down, set the parking brake, turn the seatbelt sign off, and then we can work off for just a few minutes, look at the restrooms and whatnot.
Hey, look at the bathrooms. Oh. No, you don't have to go potty. Just look. What is that? Where's the restroom? Just here.
Oh my, have you flown before? I can tell. Well, you are a pro.
And let us know, like if you let us know as soon as you show up at the airport that you just need some help, that you want to make sure that we're aware that somebody with special needs is coming through, we can let everyone else know that you're on your way and we can have it prepared for you.
And the other thing I love is the fact that the employees here, you watch, they got it, they understood, they're engaged. We had pilots, flight attendants, CSAs. We had all these people come together and they're excited, and I think we can make a difference for future families wanting to travel.
Anthony, how you doing, buddy? You've been up here before.
See, everyone can hear you through the whole thing. The whole airplane.
Welcome to Alaska Airlines.
How'd it go?
Great.
Really good.
But I think it went well. Do you?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.